When I first got into the business in 1977, I was a Valparaiso police officer until 1999 when I came over here to the Sheriff's Department. I really did have a kinship with folks from Valpo. It was a lot like Crown Point, where I grew up. A lot of similarities. Great place to raise a family. And to Valpo's advantage, they have a very well-defined central business district. And I think that helps identify a community. I'm the sheriff for everyone in Porter County. Now, I may not be the primary responder or the primary responding agency to those needs. Personally, when I give out a business card, it's got my direct line on there. It doesn't go to anybody else. It comes right to my phone at my desk. And I think that's important. I think that accessibility to someone in this chair, and I'm just holding it down for the next guy, but I think people want to and expect to have that accessibility. This is really the nerve center. When people call a police department, likely as not, this is where it's going to go. These folks are not only dispatching for us, the Sheriff's Department, but for Portage, for Valparaiso, for Hebron, for roughly 9 or 10 different police departments, about 17 different fire departments, and I think 3 EMS companies. I've had parents and grandparents call and say, my grandson or granddaughter is really going down this path. What can we do? I'll bring them in. I'll set them down, and believe me, the folks that are behind bars will jump at the opportunity to be able to hopefully have that impact to stop somebody else making the same mistakes that they've made. And they're sincere about it. Well, this is one of our visitation areas that a lot of professionals prefer using, primarily attorneys. So an attorney can sit across the table from a client. However, since there is access to one another, we do have a panic button set up in the room so that if the attorney needs assistance, they can hit the panic button, and we have guaranteed every attorney that we will respond to their needs within 3 hours. And we have some specialties that are unavailable to others. For instance, we've got the only bomb team in the area. So we respond not only within the cities and towns within Porter County, but we respond to about a 5-county area. We know too well, the bad guys don't care about boundaries. So our bad guys are Lake County bad guys, they're LaPorte County bad guys, they are all over the place. A nightstick. But you might notice the seam, and this probably was constructed back in the days of Prohibition, because it has something to keep warm on those cold winter nights. It's a flask as well. 9/11 taught people on the federal level that, hey, you guys are playing in the same sandbox. You got to share your toys. I think we were way ahead of the curve on a local level, because I've seen this concept of working together really blossom over the last couple of decades. We have to learn to do more with less. Good example. Last year, we were able to increase the size of the department by 2 officers. That's the first time in 10 years that there's been any increase to the size of the Sheriff's Department. And we did that without further taxation issues through the county general fund. Would I like more? Absolutely, because I think one of my responsibilities is to provide an exceptional public safety product. And having more police officers, more jail officers would certainly help with that. But we're going, I think, in the right direction without it costing more. I've got 150 people that work in this building that do nothing all day and all night but make me look good. They are very diligent, they are very dedicated to what they're doing, they believe in what they're doing, they believe in the mission of this place, and I know they're doing their job because I see the results.